this morning?
Doing well, doing well. How are you?
Eric, I wonder if Henry's decided to join us this morning.
Good morning. And so Henry is always here.
Eric was
Truer
the
words,
originator.
truer words have never been spoken because Henry is indeed always here. Mercedes and all agents. Remember, all businesses understand Walmart buys a bunch of stuff. Some of the goods will be damaged. Some of the goods will be stolen. Some of the goods will be sold and then returned. Some of the stuff will be sold and then agents or clients will have a problem with it. So anytime we sell something, that's the beginning. And then there's going to be a net, and that's going to be the end. So don't be discouraged. Just write a little bit, always write a little bit extra, knowing that life can happen. But to the rest of us, good morning and welcome to the National Breakfast Call. This is the call that does it all for y'all. Well, maybe not all, but it is designed to train, motivate, and encourage. And hopefully you derive at least one of those benefits. Make a little noise if you're excited because this week's going to be the biggest week you ever had in the history of sales.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Ooh, we got to make sure that you are awake. Some of you are here for the very first time because somebody said, come check out the call, see if you like what you see. Hopefully, you do like what you see. You decided to become a part of this crazy band of warriors. If that's the case, hang out at the end of this call and we can give you some information on how to move forward if you choose. Some of you have been here a couple of times before and you're trying to figure stuff out, how to get on SLS Connects, how to get your contracts done, cancellation letters, things of that nature. If you're in that category,
Henry, you got muted.
alrighty, go to the onboarding breakout room and go check out the team there, and they can help you to connect any dotting the I's and crossing the T's that are required to get you onto the phones. Those of us that are here, we know that SLS is a place that likes to recognize their champions. You are not just agent number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a name, and we like to use it, and we like to get it right. But if we don't, because you're brand new or because of our eyes get crossed in the morning because we haven't had our coffee, forgive us. We have hundreds of names to try to remember. But we're going to take a really good shot in our next two sessions. And the person to lead us off in the recognition category is he who is often bow-tied. Thusly, we call him the bow-tied one. He is our chief marketing officer. He hath returned, and he goes by the name of James Whitley. Welcome, James, to the stage for bow ties and
Ooh,
bullet.
look at him looking
Welcome
nice.
back,
Welcome back, James.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Missed
James
you.
is looking sharp this morning.
Good morning, champions. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. And I hope some of you, I was inspired this morning, so I hope some of you watched my 5
Yes,
video.
yes.
It was a little bit longer, but I think it was worth it, and it can help a lot of you all with things that I needed help with back in the day. But again, hope everybody is ready to rock and roll this morning. We got a lot to cover. But first, we got to review the week that was. That was, and my favorite segment, and I missed it. And I got my bow tie on, and I'm ready to rock. So let's jump right in as we review, not the week that ended Sunday at midnight, but the week that ended previous, and then you get enshrined in our awesome bulletin that goes out every single week. By the way, you guys know I can see who opens and reads this. So when you get your email and you just don't read it, it hurts our hearts. You should read all the emails that come from SLS because there's news in there, and there's things that you can use and motivate and encourage you to do it. But we begin with the front page, and how to get on the front page, do over 5,000 AP for that week. So shout out to Deb, Sarah, Kwanzaa Beverly, Balarama, Andre, Eddie, Langston, Lexi, David, Alyssa, Max, Wendy, Rashawn, Kimberly, Tina, Jay Whitty, Joshua, Jay Ruffin, Emma, Desmond, 80 Howard, Cheryl, K. Marsh, Alicia, J. Cornett, Dorothea, Ernestina, Mercedes, El Malik. And then we jump to the 10K and up. And look at these folks having a big week. We had Chris over 11,000. Oh, McClendon over 12,000. Tasha over 13,000. Indy over 13,000. E. Coleman over 13,000. JT Black Lightning over 13,000. And Molly Jones coming into the top spot again with 16,662 AP. Fantastic job, doll. Normally, we would then move to the second page of the bulletin. How do you get on the second page? You have to average 5,000 AP. But since this is June week 1, the only average is your 1 week average. But many of you all will be on the second page next week because you'll have over 10,000 AP from the week that just ended plus this week. So make sure you get on that second page. Then we love to highlight the teams. Why? Because we'd be nowhere without our incredible coaches and the teams and the culture and the atmosphere and the encouragement and the sales closing. So shout out to the Banksters, 85,000. Region of Steel, 89,000. House of Diamonds, 97,000. And the only wild cards with 193,285 AP. Fantastic job to all in the leads category. Look at this timely meme. We got A leads, we got existing clients, and we got birthday leads making their way. And that could be even more true now that the Knicks are the champion and Jalen Brunson was quite the birthday lead star. Anyways, A leads. Shout out to India and Molly with 9 A lead conversions. Birthday leads. Folks, if you aren't working your birthday leads, you're super crazy. If you aren't working, then once you finish your birthday leads, if you get the privilege to be in the orphan birthday leads and you're not working those, then you're like triple crazy because they're the best leads. They already know us. They already trust us. They already like us. And they will give you referrals, and they will buy more insurance, and they will cover their family, and they'll do policy reviews, and it's good. It keeps your business on the books. It gets you more referrals. Anyways, you guys hear us talk about it all the time, but you're crazy if you're not doing it. If you don't believe me, ask Underdog, Mark, and Sarah, all with 4 birthday lead sales, June week 1, and existing clients. Very similar to birthday leads, but sometimes you hear from existing clients, and it's not also their birthday month, but it doesn't mean you can't talk to them. And Ballarama is no stranger to that. Neither is Stanley. Taking care of their existing clients too. Best lead is when they call you and say, I need more insurance. Consistency is the key, folks. I say it every single week. I'll say it again this week. If it weren't for the string program, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you. In fact, that ties in a lot to what I was talking about in my 5 a.m. video this morning about the need to have consistency in all aspects of life. And even when life throws a curveball at you, if you can maintain consistency in as many things as possible, it will give you clarity and it will give you sanity. So get on a string, stay on a string. If you need extra motivation, if you go 15 consecutive weeks, you get a $200 bonus. If you go 25 weeks, you get a $500 bonus. If you go 40 weeks in a year, that's $1,000. If you go 50 out of 52 weeks, why 50 out of 52? Because you get 2 amnesties. Because Rory's so kind. He says, you know what? You can have an off week. You can have a sick week. You can take a vacation if you need. You can do these things. And you can still get platinum string and get a $2,000 bonus. But if even on those, if instead of a vacation, you take a trip where you're still working, but you're just in a different location, that's the best way to do it. Now you're getting perfect string. Now you're getting a $2,500 bonus. Now you're getting a perfect string medal, and you get enshrined in the Hall of Fame, just like the boy next door and the classy closer did. It's great. You know what else is great? The Ultimate Challenge. Why? Because weekly consistency in your paycheck is great, but when you have consistency, quantity, and quality, you too can be in the Ultimate Challenge. First place, $25,000. Second place, not a set of steak knives. In fact, top 30 pay out cash money. And as it currently stands, top 10, folks, it's Monday, I'm going to take Grant's thunder here. It's Monday, June 15th. But the countdown is on to the end of June. And when you get to the last week in June and the final sales are done, don't forget it is also a quality race, so it's got to stay on the books. And we will find out live in Mexico who gets crowned the Ultimate Challenge champion. But there's 30 places that pay out. So make it happen. Top 10 as it currently stands. And it's a tight race. Look at this. Just between 10th, 11th, 12th, all within a couple hundred AP. 10th place, currently Monica. 9th place, Desmond. 8th place, Max. 7th place, India. 6th place, Ballarama. Top 5, we got Yvonne, JT Black Lightning. Top 3, we got Chris, Josh, and holding down the top spot currently is Molly Jones, but it's still anyone's race who will be the Ultimate Challenge champion, MDC. That doesn't end until the end of the year. So you got to the end of the year to do some ambassadors, to do some team building. You got coaching. We got all different ways to do it. But the easiest way for you, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, is the ambassador program. You'd be amazed at how easy that can be to make happen. Saturday Sales Club. Folks, Saturday sales this past Saturday. A little bit slower on the Saturday Sales Club. Do not miss the incredible Saturday Sales Club. We got real-time leads. We've got live transfers. Birthday leads are going to answer the phone. It's a great opportunity to do follow-ups, to do lost business, to do all these things. Spend a couple, there's not a single day that I don't at least spend a few hours on my personal business and SLS and all of these things. So you should make it happen. You don't have to commit the whole day sometimes, but commit a couple hours or commit the full day if you need to make sure next week's paycheck is there. Don't believe me, 39 agents made 45 sales for a total of 56,521 AP. Folks, make it happen. Slice yourself off a piece of that AP pie. National Sales Event 2027. Mexico's going to be here before you know it. Grant's going to give you the countdown to that. But you know what else will be here before you know it? Cabo. in Wild Cabo, maybe in the same country as Mexico. I was reminding somebody the other day, and they were like, "Oh, back-to-back trips." I was like, "That's like saying I went to Florida, so I don't need to go to California." California and Florida couldn't be more different. This is like going to right now. We're going to like Miami is coming up, and then this trip to LeBlanc and Los Cabos, it's like going to the nicest hotel in San Diego. Different climate, low humidity. You got mountains. You got different kinds of beaches. You got the famous arches. You got different food. All this stuff, and trust me, if you've never been, you got to be there with us because LeBlanc Los Cabos is one of the most incredible resorts I have ever laid my eyes on. So please come join us. It's going to be a great time. Step 1, get on target for convention. Step 2, get on target for President's Club. Trust me, you want to be President's Club on this trip. Step 3, get fully qualified. Step 4, get fully qualified for President's Club. And step 5 is get as high in the President's Club qualification as you can. Because as Henry likes to say, there are levels to these bezels. Don't believe me? Ask the Ring of Honor. They go President's Club every single year, and they wouldn't miss it. How do you make all these things happen, folks? Friendly reminder, we got different levels to all different kinds of things. The foundation, that string. Once you get comfortable string, then you strive for 5K a week. How do you do that? Now you got existing clients. Now you got birthday leads. Now you got referrals. Now it becomes easier to consistently not only produce 2,500, but 5,000. When 5,000 is your new floor, then the sky is the limit. Don't believe me? Ask the current string holders of 5K. You got Molly 53 weeks. You got Monica 22 weeks. You got Chris 17 weeks. You got Max 10 weeks. Shout out to them, but shout out to you because you should be on this list too. No reason not to be. Follow the system. Trust your coaches, and I promise you it will happen. And then you're going to have a 10K week. And when you have one 10K week, you're going to like, I should probably do this again. And then when you do it again, all of a sudden you've strung those together. When you go 5 consecutive weeks or more, not only are you going to win a President's Challenge, not only are we going to have contests that you're going to hit and do all that stuff, not only are your weekly checks and your account checks going to be freaking awesome, then you're going to get a $100 bonus for every week over 10,000 that you do. Look at Molly. She's on target for an extra $1,800. She's got bonuses coming all over the place. She probably can't even keep track of them all, but that can be you too. Everybody can make it happen. And when you do that, you're bound to join the exclusive 20K Week Club. Folks, we got 28 active agent members of the 20K Club. Who's going to be the 29th member of the 20K Club? If you can hear the sound of my voice, it should be you. Make it happen. How do you make all these things happen? We talk about consistency. I talked about it on the call this morning. The only things you can control on your day-to-day basis is your attitude and your activity. So there's 0% reason not to have 5 hours and not to have a good attitude. And you come into every single day with that and you work on keeping your schedule consistent and not letting life keep lifing on you, then I promise you everything else will work out. We got some pretty impressive current string riders on the 25-plus hour club. They make it happen. You need to make it happen. Make it happen today. Have a minimum of 6 hours today. Get to 25 hours this week. Now, when you do all these things, there's jackets. There's jackets for everything. There's jackets for 20K, 30K, 40K. There's builders jackets, and we break records all the time. Shout out to the Only Wild Cards, 11th best week all time. June week, 193,286 AP. Folks, there are records. They're meant to be broken. They're all over the place. We need some people breaking agent records. We got agent of the week. We got agent of the 4-week month, agent of the 5-week month. We got coaching records getting broken all over the place. Folks, that's what we do here at SLS. We break records. Let's break a record today. Let's break a record this week. Let's make it happen. The ball's in your court. Henry, back to you, sir.
Give it up one more time for James Woodley.
Thank you,
James.
Thank you, James.
Welcome back, James.
Clap, clap.
Hail, the executive gang's all here. How do you know it? Because you're getting ready to meet the prime member of the executive team, the president, the CEO, the owner of the agency, he who started it all. He enjoys looking atop from SLS Mountain. He's at the peak of SLS Mountain. He likes to see, as he takes a peek from the peak, who was good, but who was even gooder. If you want to know if you stood out in the eyes of Mr. Rory Doherty, then make some noise as we welcome him to the stage.
Let's go, Rory!
Rory.
Hey, Rory, thank you.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry. Henry, we had a $500,000 plus week. You know, I wasn't happy with it. I think we're looking for a 600 or maybe even a 700,000 week this week. But I'd like to recognize some top teams from last week and some top agents. Let's start off with some teams. In the 6th position, with only 4 members on the team, the Mark Donahue Group had an outstanding week, 13,922 AP and
Great job.
Come on, man. Mark
Congratulations.
Donahue. Sound like a talk show.
3,480 premium per agent. Okay, Mark. In fifth place, the More Money Crew, MMC, coming in at 27,647. MMC
Good job.
only has 10 agents, 52% each Social Security percentage, PPA
Great job,
2,000
MMC.
2,765. Three people I'm about to highlight, three new agents, I mean. Three over 5,000, none over 10 for the week. In fourth place, House of Diamonds, better known as HOD, coming in at 81,742. 64 members on HOD, 45% each Social Security billing, PPA 1,277.
Good job, HOD.
Five new agents I'm about to highlight. There was four over 5,000, none over 10,000, surprisingly, for the week. I think that's going to change this week. Okay, in third place, it's very close between second and third place. In third place, Region of Steel, better known as ROS, coming in at 106,497. Eric, 46 agents on the Region of Steel, 69% each check Social Security billing. That's number one in the agency. Premium per agent, 2,315. Just about everybody there.
Good job, Region of Steel.
Just about everybody, not everybody, but just about everybody there is new. 11 new agents I'm about to highlight, Eric. 5 over 5,000, 2 over 10,000 for the week. You were just you were just edged out by the No Limit Banksters. If you guys had 106, they had 109, about 2,500 separating you. No Limit Banksters, 56 agents on the Banksters, 61% each check Social Security billing percent. Premium per agent, 1,946. 9 new agents I'm about to highlight, 6 over 5,000.
Great job, guys.
And 1 over 10. I have a feeling the Banksters, Rihanna.
Good job, Banksters.
I have a feeling the Banksters are going to be a little bit higher this week, or maybe a lot higher. Okay. In the number one position with 64 agents, 60% each Social Security billing percent. Premium per agent, 2,631. The Wild Cards.
Let's go, Wild Cards!
Let's go, Wild Cards!
Card.
Let's go.
Wild Cards coming in. I know Matt's not happy with it, but it's going to be much higher. I think everybody's going to be higher this week. That's just my optimistic, positive personality, I think. Wild Cards at 168,411. 8 people, new agents I'm about to highlight. Matt, 7 over 5,000, 3 over 10,000 for the week. Oh, by the way, the Wild Cards, I'm going to start keeping track of this. The Wild Cards had the most AP on the Sunday. That's a new category I'm going to throw in there just for fun.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. You won the Sunday, Matt. You won the Sunday. Matt's very modest. Anyhow, I'm not going to get into that. Okay, we have 36 new agents I'm about to highlight. These are agents that started in the last 6 months from December week 1 to present day. 36 new agents. We call them future stars if you're new here to the call, and there's different levels. Let's start off with the 2,500 AP level, annualized premium level for the week. Wrote from 2,500 to 3,500 annualized premium. I'd like to single out 16 individuals. Let's start off with HOD. Aisha Billups rejoined us in April. Good job, Aisha.
Way to go,
Good job.
2,547 AP. And guess what the e-check percentage was?
100%.
100%.
E-check.
You guys always get that right. Another HOD, Cherise Newby, started also in April. Bronze work ethic for Cherise. That's 25 to 30 hours of talk.
Go, Cherise.
There you go,
Great
Cherise.
job, Cherise.
Go,
Yeah.
go,
Good job.
2,695 AP.
go.
No Limit Banksters coming in at 2,809 AP, 65% each check. Social Security billing just started in May. Tamika Sudemeyer. Good job, Tamika. Region of Steel, 2,915 AP, 100% each Social Security billing, bronze work ethic, started in May, Jonathan Cannon. Good job, Jonathan.
Go.
We have a run here of Region of Steel, Eric. Region of Steel, Radha Prasad
Let's go.
started in February, 3,062 AP.
Good job, Rada.
Another Region of Steel, 3,048 AP, started in March, John Buckley.
Good, huh?
Okay, John.
Good
No
job, John.
Limit Banksters, Maisha Brown Maisha Brown started with us in June, 3,088 AP. Guess Maisha's Social Security billing percentage.
100%.
There's a little delay there. Good job, guys. All right. Another No Limit Banksters, James Witty Gritty, started in January. Silver work ethic for James. He now has 20 weeks in a row, over 25 hours of talk time, 3,101 AP, and 100% e-check Social Security billing for the Witty Gritty.
Great job, Witty Gritty.
Gritty.
Back over to Region of Steel, a new agent, brand new agent, 3,126 AP, just started in May, Heather McMichael.
Great job, McMichael.
Right, Heather.
Heather McMichael.
Let's go, Heather.
HOD, a very hardworking new agent, 3,228 AP, 100% e-check Social Security billing, gold work ethic, 35 hours in 27 minutes, just started in May, Anita McKinney.
Great job,
Anita.
Anita's a worker. Region of Steel, 3,252 AP, 82% e-check Social Security billing. Bronze work ethic, Carl West.
Great
Go, Carl.
All right, Carl.
Carl.
All right.
Carl's a worker. MMC, More Money Crew, 3,276 AP, started in February, Sandy Etzel.
Great
Great
job,
job, Sandy.
Good job, Sandy.
Way to go.
And coming from the wild cards, another worker, 3,277 AP, bronze work ethic, just started in May, France Mason.
Let's go, France.
All right, France.
France is a worker, Andre. Another wild card, Claudia Perez Toribio, started in February, 3,471 AP.
Let's go, Claudia.
Great job.
No Limit Banksters, 3,422 AP, 81% e-check Social Security billing. He started in March. Keith Thomas.
Great
Way to go,
job,
Keith.
Keith.
Good
work.
job.
And rounding out this category on the Region of Steel, 3,483 AP, bronze work ethic, started in May, Kathy Peterson.
Let's go, Kathy.
Good job.
Good job, Kathy.
Good job.
Still on new agents, but we're moving up a level. Future Stars, the 3,500 level, agent that's sold from 3,500 to 5,000 annualized premium for the week. I'd like to single out 5 individuals. Let's start off with 4,019 AP, 80% e-check Social Security billing, started in May, Reginald Brazel. Reginald, B-R-A-Z-L-E, Brazel.
Great job.
Great job.
Good job, Reginald.
I hope I pronounced that word right, Reginald. Brazel. Okay, HOD, Alma Bocanegra, started in December. Bronze work ethic for Alma, 4,055 AP, 76% e-check Social Security billing.
Good job, Mama.
And out of New Jersey via Vero Beach, coming in at 4,182 AP, 65% e-check Social Security billing. Started in February, Deb Barth.
Go,
Good
Deb.
job, Deb.
Another wild card coming in at 4,571 AP. She rejoined us in April of this year, Crystal Adams.
Great job, Miss
Great job,
Crystal.
Good job, Crystal.
Let's go, Crystal. Great first week.
Oh, that was her first week. Good.
Oh, that's good.
That's a nice way to start, Crystal. Good job. And to round out this category, a perfect way to round out this category, Triple Crown winner. He has the AP at 4,680, e-check Social Security billing percent at 77%, silver work ethic. He's new and he's a worker. Just started in May. Triple Crown winner, Langston Richardson.
Great
Let's
job.
Yeah, let's
go.
go,
Langston.
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 Way to go, Langston. Way to
Yeah.
go.
Bigger and better this week.
All right, Nathan. Okay, future stars. We're moving up to the 5,000 level. Can a new agent at SLS write over 5,000 annualized premium? The answer is yes. 5,000 to 6,500 AP. Let's start off with a worker. Her 11th week in a row over 25 hours of talk time. I think that's right from when she started. She started in March. Gold work ethic, not 25 hours, but 36 hours and 42 minutes. Liz Mency.
Let's go, Liz.
Good job, Liz.
On MMC. Region of Steel, 5,385 AP. Just started in May. Shaka Wade.
Let's go, Shaka.
Let's go,
Yes,
Shaka.
That's a great name, Eric. Shaka. I like that name.
Uh-huh.
Region of Steel, coming in at 5,401 AP. Latoya Crochet. Just started in May. And guess what her e-check
Go, Latoya.
100.
You guys are right again. No limit over to the no limit banksters. Got a couple banksters here in a row. 5,526 AP, 81% e-check Social Security billing. He just started in May. Jose Garcia.
Great
Good
job,
job,
Jose.
Jose.
Another no limit banksters coming in at 5,605 AP, 73% e-check Social Security. Oh, see, e-check, I'm talking too fast. E-check Social Security billing just started in February. Dalton Gunter.
Great
Good
job,
job,
Dalton.
Good job, Dalton.
With her 11th week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time. I think that's right from when she started, actually. 5,715 AP. Silver work ethic, 30 to 35 hours of talk time. Tasha Hill.
Good
Great
job,
job,
Tasha.
Great job, Tasha.
Moving up to the next category, still on new agents, future stars, the 6,500 level that sold from 6,500 annualized premium to 9,999. Like to single out 5 individuals. Let's start off with More Money Crew, MMC, 6,918 AP, just started in February. Malcolm Spencer.
Great
Way to
job,
go, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Go,
Good job,
Malcolm.
Over to the wild cards, Matt and Nate and Marquise. Looks like a brand new agent coming in at 6,962 AP. Just started in May. Rashad Elliott.
Let's go, Rashad.
Great week, Rashad. Let's go.
Let's go.
Another pretty new agent, a bright star here, Eric, coming from your region of Steel, coming in at 7,123 AP, 75% e-check Social Security billing. Started in March. Patty Antwine.
Go,
Yeah,
Patty.
let's go, Patty.
Patty.
Over to the new no limit banksters, another new agent doing really well, coming in at 7,395 AP, 65% e-check Social Security billing. Just started in March. Julie Ruffin.
Good job,
Julie.
Julie. Good job, Julie.
And rounding out this category, a wild card, a very popular wild card, Nate, coming in at 9,604. He's upset because he didn't hit his goal this week, but we said we can't hit him every week, right, Matt? Silver work ethic, 30 to 35 hours of talk time. Just started in March. Omari McClendon.
Yeah,
Good
let's go.
job, Omari.
10K's on the horizon for you
guys.
this week.
Thank you, guys.
Somebody said he just needs to go ahead and write 20,000 this week. You think you can do that, Omari?
Absolutely, Mr. Rory. Let's go.
Amari can do whatever Amari puts his mind to.
Anybody out of
Appreciate that,
Jacksonville, North
Good
Carolina
morning.
can absolutely can, Nate. Okay.
Welcome back. Thank you, sir. Good to see you, buddy. How are you?
SLS All-Stars, the 6,000 level that sold from 6,000 to 7,500 AP. Like to single out Lucky 7 individuals. Let's start off coming in at 5,751 AP, 79% e-check Social Security billing. Bronze work ethic. That means triple crown for Ernestina Rodriguez.
Great job,
Great
job,
job,
Yeah.
5,818 AP, 84% e-check Social Security billing. Alicia Wold.
Good job,
Good job,
Alicia.
Alicia.
Let's go.
5,736 AP for Will McPhelson. Nice job,
Good
Will.
job, Will.
Good job, Will.
And a special shout out, Grant and James. A special shout out. for a young man that's been here since August of 2011. How many years is that? That's 15 years in August. It'll be 2 more months. He'll be here 15 years. 6,092 AP, silver work ethic for Mark, United Nations. I hope Mark's on the
Great
call.
job,
Mark.
Mark.
Congratulations, Mark.
Good job, Mark. 6,894 AP, 66% e-check Social Security billing for Victoria Lincheski.
Great job,
Congratulations,
Miss
Victoria.
Finishing her week off on a Sunday, coming in at 7,255 AP, Elisa Davis.
Great job,
job,
Elisa.
Elisa.
Great job, Elisa.
And we're rounding out this category with a Triple Crown winner. 7,276 has the AP, number one. 77% e-check Social Security billing has that. Has bronze work ethic. Triple Crown winner, Lynette Allen.
Great
Great
job,
job,
Lynette.
Lynette.
Good job, Lynette.
Okay, SLS All-Stars moving up now to the 7,500 level, sold from 7,500 to 9,999 AP. We have 4 individuals in this category. 8,192 AP, silver work ethic, Mr. Stefan Perkins.
Great job, Mrs.
Great job, Stefan.
Next up, coming in at 8,474 AP, 88% e-check Social Security billing, Miguel Orozco.
Great job,
Good
Miguel.
Miguel.
Way to go. Way to go, Miguel.
Let's
Nobody's
go,
going to cheer
Miguel.
for Miguel. I'll cheer for Miguel.
Let's go, Miguel.
All right, coming in
Miguel.
number 2.
Go.
Number 2 in the Ultimate Challenge. Currently, number 2 in the Ultimate Challenge. Is he going to make a move or is he going to fall back? 8,558 AP. This young man started in February of 2019. Been here about a little over 7 years. Ring the bell for
Josh
Josh
Bell.
Good
job,
job,
Josh.
Josh.
Gosh.
coming in at 9,000. A big week. 9,901 AP. He started in October of 24. Been here a little over a year and a half. Big John Dixon.
Great job,
Good job,
Mrs.
John.
John.
Let's go, John.
Okay, now we're down to Presidential Performers grant. We have 8 this week. Out of the 8, guess how many are brand new?
All of them.
No guesses? 4 out of the 8.
6.
4. Well, good guess. 4 out of the 8.
Awesome.
4 out of the 8 are brand new, which is great. So if you're new on the call, you can write over 10,000 of premium for the week. Okay, this is her 25th week in a row. I think since she joined. I don't think since she joined in December, she's been under 25 hours of talk time. And that made her, because of that consistency, she has 23 weeks in a row over 5,000. Currently number 10 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 10,352 AP, silver work ethic, finishing her week up on a Sunday. Out of the No Limit Banksters, Monica Henderson.
Let's
Great
go,
job,
Monica.
Monica.
Good job.
Monica.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Maybe the hardest working agent in the agency, or definitely in the top 2 or 3. This week coming in with platinum work ethic, led the agency in talk time this week. 44 hours and 42 minutes of actual talk time. 10,744 AP. Guess what her e-check Social Security billing percentage was?
100.
100% on 10,744. That's pretty good. With her
That's
18th
amazing.
week in a row over 5,000, currently number 3 in the Ultimate Challenge, finishing her week up on a Sunday, Triple Crown winner, Chris Reese.
Great
Great
job.
Great
job,
job, Chris.
Chris.
Go, Chris.
Woo! Now,
Go,
here's a
Chris.
young lady that's making a move, James, in the Ultimate Challenge. It's her 3rd week in a row, over 10,000. I wouldn't be surprised if she just writes the next 3 weeks of the Ultimate Challenge. I'll bet you she goes over 10 all 3 weeks. She's currently number 7 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 10,897 AP. Bronze work ethic, started in August of last year. Seems like she's been here years, but hasn't even been here a year yet. August of last year, so that'd be 10 months. Out of the wild cards, India Faison.
Good job.
Great job,
India.
Let's go,
India.
Great job.
Great job.
Currently number 9 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 11,469 AP for the week. just started in January. Feels like he's been here forever too. Only been here 5 months out of the wild card. Desmond Boone.
Great job, Desmond.
Let's go,
Desmond
DB.
Thank
Boone.
you.
DB.
No Limit Banksters, 12,286 AP. Out of Kansas City, Elaine Rosser.
Let's go,
Let's go,
Great job,
Elaine.
Elaine.
And here's a new agent. New agent just started in May, just started last month, coming in with 14,271 as the AP. The percentage, 82% e-check Social Security billing, bronze work ethic. That means Triple Crown winner out of ROS, Tina Polivka.
Great job,
Let's go,
Tina.
Tina.
Good job.
Good job, Tina.
Yeah.
Great new agent. Okay, who's up next? Coming in I think this was her best week since she joined us. She's only been here a couple months. 14,987 AP, 80% e-check Social Security billing. Just started in April out of the region of Steel. Also, Mercedes Watson.
Good job, Mercedes.
Let's go, Mercedes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go,
Well,
Mercedes.
That's everyone over 10,000, but we had one person over 20,000. You can believe
Right.
that. 20,000, 20,665. If she gets all of that processed, that will be her 5th time over 20,000. Silver plus work ethic. 54 weeks in a row without dipping below 5. Her worst week in the last 54 weeks. That's 1 year and 2
Wow.
weeks. Her worst week was 5,000.
Wow.
Worst week was 5,000. 19 weeks in a row over 10,000. Imagine that.
Shoot.
19, think about that for a minute. 19 weeks in a row over 10,000. The all-time agency record is held by Darla Reeser. She's at 25 weeks. So 6 more weeks, and she'll tie Darla's record. Currently number 1 in the Ultimate Challenge. Finishing her week off on a Sunday, Molly Jones.
Let's
Great
go,
job.
Mo Money Molly.
Great job, Molly.
Yay, let's
go.
Mo Money Molly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
job, Molly.
That's really amazing.
Henry, a solid week. Maybe we need a contest to make it not a solid week this week, but an outstanding week. So I'll turn the floor back to you, kind sir.
Give it up one more time for Rory Doherty.
Great job, Mr. Rory.
Thank you,
Mr.
Rory.
Rory.
Thank you, Rory.
Great
Henry,
Monday
all
morning to you.
right.
Henry, is there anybody on the call, Henry? Curious minds want to know that's going to write over 10,000 this week if we do a President's Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
By
I'm
the
going
sound
to
of
do
their
it.
applause, we can find
Absolutely.
out.
Let's
Ready for
Great.
it.
I think they should raise their virtual hands, Henry.
All
Let's
that-
get
All that solemnly vow that they will do whatever it takes to write at least $10,000 of annualized premium this week. Raise your hand and be counted.
Let's go.
Don't
How
you-
many do we have?
I'll let James take the count.
25 and 1 thumbs up. 30, 31,
31?
34,
How many, James?
36.
Now, by a voice count, Henry and James Grant, of those 36, how many feel they can do 20,000 this week?
Absolutely.
20,000,
Yes, I do.
20,000,
20,000.
20,000,
Let's do it.
Go.
20,000.
All right. That sounds good to me, Henry.
I sound pretty convinced. Let the President's Challenge be officially unleashed upon the SLS community. We've got ourselves a challenge. For those of
When
you
are
that
they allowed to when are they allowed to join, Henry?
they are allowed to join right now. And for those that are brand new to SLS and you're like, what am I joining? Allow me to explain what a President's Challenge is. Now, if you're looking at your group me, if your brand spanking new, you will see agents starting to put, I'm in. It's going to begin on group me right now because they know they only have until noon, their local time, to officially opt in. So you'll see people saying, opt in, I'm down, all this type of stuff. What are they joining? They're joining something called the President's Challenge. If you're brand new, That means that you were contracted between February week 1 and now. This will be the only person that may or may not be familiar with the President's Challenge. For you, you need to write at least $5,000 of annualized premium. If you do, you will receive a prize at the $500 prize level multiplied times your quality percentage. Because you are so brand spanking new, your quality percentage has a stand-in number because you haven't been here long enough for your quality to truly be measured. So that number is 65%. So long story short, at the $500 prize level, you would multiply $500 times 0.65, and that ends up being the cash that would actually be in your pocket if you're able to have at least $5,000 of annualized premium. But you can't enter this competition unless you are serious. So you can't just go, yeah, I think I'm going to do it. There's an entry fee. When you join this competition, you are committing that if you do not have at least $5,000 of annualized premium by the end of the competition, then you will have $25 deducted from your next commission check. So it's not something that you just, willy-nilly, you're like, yeah, whatever, maybe I will, maybe I won't. If you do, you're putting your $25 at risk. That being said, everybody should join the President's Challenge. That's whether you've been here for 1 day or 1 decade, because if you have at least 30 hours of talk time at any level, any of the levels, if you have at least 30 hours of talk time and you do not hit your goal, then the entry fee is waived. Let me say that again. You enter the President's Challenge, you put your $25 at risk. You finish at $4,999, but you have at least 30 hours of talk time. Then the $25 is waived, which means mathematically, scientifically, and all the lees, if you plan to have at least 30 hours of talk time, meaning you plan to work hard this week, it will be crazy not to join the President's Challenge because you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. If you have at least 30 hours of talk time, your $25 is safe. If you have at least 30 hours of talk time, and you have $5,000 of annualized premium, you're going to win at the $500 prize level. If you have less than 30 hours of talk time, but you have $5,000 of annualized premium, then you do not pay the $25, and your checking account is still going to win. See how that works? So the only people, everybody should not join the President's Challenge.
Henry, is it only 25 for that first level? Isn't it 25, 50, 100 or not?
We're talking that first level. This is the brand
First
newbies we're talking to. Yep, this is the brand newbies we're talking to, and then we're going to talk to you more tenured agents in just a second. But for the brand newbies, and really this applies to everybody, but for the brand newbies, don't join unless you're serious about having a good week this week. However, if you don't join, be honest with yourself and say, basically, I'm saying it's Monday morning, and I've already decided I'm not going to do what it takes to get at least 30 hours of talk time. Because anybody who is going to do what it takes to get at least 30 hours of talk time, you have everything to gain, nothing to lose. Make sense? So don't let me talk you into joining. If you know you're not going to work, you're working part-time, half-time, kick your feet up, you're just not going to give it your full-time effort, don't let me talk you into losing $25 if you're brand spanking new. But if you are committed to getting the talk time anyway, you're going to win. You're either going to end up with 29 hours of talk time and $5,000 of annualized premium, or you're going to end up with 32 hours of talk time and $4,800 of annualized premium. But either way, you're going to win, because in the pursuit of the AP, the absolute worst that can happen to you is that you're going to win the most important contest of them all, which is your commission check. Now, for those of you that have been here, you got contracted between November week 1 and January week 4. We are not letting you get away with winning a prize for 5,000 AP because you've been here too long. You know too much. You've been to too many boot camps, too many trainings, and you've seen too many people write $5,000 of annualized premium in just 1 day. So you are going to have to step up, work a little bit harder. In order for you to win a prize, you have to have at least $7,500 of annualized premium, and your entry fee is a little bit higher. Your entry fee is $50 of $50 that is at risk to be deducted from your commission check if you don't hit your goal. But same rules apply. 30 hours of talk time, that's waived. So the question that you're really asking yourself is, am I serious about getting at least 30 hours of talk time or not? If you are, enter. If not, don't. you have a chance to win at the $500 prize level. You've been here long enough in many cases to have a 13-week percentage. It is on your lead validation report. Your $500 is multiplied times that number, and in which case you are going to receive that cash. If you haven't been here long enough for that number, 65% holds true for you as well. Both of these categories, if you've been here less than 3 months, been here less than 6 months, but you step over into 10,000, then you roll over into this next category. So if you write at least $10,000 of annualized premium, you are eligible for the set of prizes that I'm getting ready to.
Henry froze.
Yep.
A moment to
He's
freeze.
frozen.
Looks frozen to me.
Unfreeze.
Frozen.
Somebody go back to the movies and get
Frozen, and
melt that
now
movie
you're.
Henry, you froze for a minute.
He's back.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I still frozen?
No, you're
Nope.
back
No.
You're
All
back
right.
to the left.
in real life.
All right. There you go. I am unfrozen like Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back. Actually, Return of the Jedi. But anyway, we've got another category for those that write at least $10,000 of annualized premium. Categories 1 and 2. You can roll over into this next category. All the same rules apply, except prizes are bigger. If you have at least $10,000 of annualized premium, there's a $100 entry fee, but you're not afraid of that if you've been here 6 months or more, because you, of course, know how to do that. You know how to get on the phones, not be afraid of the nose. That $100 entry fee entitles you to an $800 prize level that is unlocked at 10,000 annualized premium. But many of you are not going to be satisfied with that because you've already written 15,000, 20. Some have written 25, 30 or more. So let me let you know what is available for you. If you have at least 15,000 of annualized premium, that unlocks a $1,200 prize level. At least 20,000 of annualized premium unlocks a $1,600 prize level. 25K unlocks 2,000. 30K unlocks 2,400. 35K unlocks 2,800. And those that want to get into the record-breaking world and jump over 40,000, which has happened before, we have folks over 50. So over 50 is the record, 52, I believe, to be exact. But if you jump over 40, you're going to have a big old commission check. You won't have to do any calculations. Mercedes, don't worry. If you write 40,000, I don't care if it's SSB. I don't care if a couple drop off. Your commission check is going to be really big. And the money that you get that week is going to be even gooder because it unlocks a $3,200 bonus on top of whatever you get in commissions. Many times those in the President's Challenge forget that those higher levels are available. But I tell you who doesn't forget it, folks like Molly Jones and others who have won it. Yes, sir.
Henry, can I make a historical fact?
Sure can.
Can I point out an historical fact?
Sure can.
I've been around and you've been around for a lot of President's Challenges heading up right to the end of the Ultimate Challenge. We have 3 weeks to go this week and 2 more in the Ultimate Challenge, right? And I've seen, and you've seen, in President's Challenge weeks, we've seen 2 things. We've seen people jump. So if you're anywhere in competition in the President's Challenge, like from 35th place on up, you can make a major move up with a big week during a President's Challenge week. Conversely, if you're in the Ultimate Challenge and you don't have a big week, you can get jumped over by somebody else that had a big week that's just under you. So we've seen that happen multiple times near the end of an Ultimate Challenge when we had a President's Challenge week. I just wanted to point that out.
Don't get too comfortable is what Rory is telling you. What your eyes can deceive you. You can be like, I'm in 5th place. Nobody can ever catch me. But they can and they do. Why do they do that? Well, I'll give you a little tip. Lost business. A lot of people, a lot of agents who've been here for a period of time, they understand now is the time to go and corral people who are serious. Don't put bad business back on the books, but you can put good business back on the books. And many of you all have a tactical advantage. Some of you are not using it, but you got a tactical advantage because if only you had a group of clients that could be as urgent about getting covered as you urgently need them to get covered. Wait a minute. There is a group. It's called your birthday leads. These are people that you can call now in an organized and systematic fashion, and they'll be motivated to do business this month. And many of you need them to be motivated to do business this month because there's 2 groups of people in the world. There's one group of people that are chasing the Ultimate Challenge, just like Rory said. They're trying to break records. They don't want to get leapfrogged. Then there's another group that are in that category, and they like to be in the Max and Relax Club. The Max and Relax Club means that when they are down in Nazook, they already know that they've won Cabo. So many folks are trying to get convention qualified before they even go down there. They don't want to be thinking about it. They want to be on one trip and be like, you know what? I already got my next trip in the bag. Some of you are already convention qualified and qualified for President's Challenge. Some of you are right on the edge. I was looking at your reports, and you're just a couple of AP away, so you want to write a little bit of cushion there. And then there's a lot of other people that are trying to get a bunch of stuff paid off because you're on the 5-year plan. So all the indications are that this month, between people chasing the Max and Relax Club, between people chasing the Ultimate Challenge, between people chasing big old checks, all the indications are that even if somebody wasn't serious last week, and even if they don't plan to be serious 4 weeks from now, they're going to be serious this week. Lots of not just, I'm going to predict, we're not just doing 10Ks like 10K is yesterday's 5K. It was last week's 5K. We're going to be writing 10K like 5K. This is the week that the 20Ks and the 30Ks and the 40Ks start to come out. The lions are out to hunt. Are you a lion like Mercedes? Are you on the hunt? Are you going to be hunted like Niall got hunted last week when Mercedes just ate him up? I don't know. Or is Niall going to become
That's
a lion?
never gonna. That's not going to happen again. Henry. That won't happen again tonight.
Woo.
Are you?
That will
guy.
not happen
Are you
again.
the
Poor
hunted?
guy.
Boom, boom.
Are you the
boom.
hunter or the
We're running
hunted
it
this
back.
week?
We are running it back this week.
Oh, he called Mercedes.
He's
you hear
running
that?
it
Yeah.
Oh,
Niall
my
said,
goodness.
Niall said, run it back. There will be 2 lions, like
Lion,
ghosts in the
lion.
darkness.
You
There'll
know
be
what?
2
But
lions.
the she lion do all the hunting.
He's the cub. He's the cub. He's the baby.
Henry,
Lion.
I see Greg Ravenel is pretty active here this
Greg
morning.
is pretty active.
Greg's
Come
going to have a
on,
big
man.
week, Henry.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's ready to write.
I'm struggling, but I'm in here, man. I ain't going. I'm in here.
Greg is ready to write. We got all Simbas and Mufasas this week. All Simbas and Nalas. Nalas, Simbas, and Mufasas. No one's going to be hunted. But I tell you what, we are hunting down. We are hunting down some AP. We are hunting down lots of families that we can help, lots of lives that we can change. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. So everybody who intends to have a good week, get into the President's Challenge. If you know that you're not going to have a good week, that's okay. And just in fairness to your coaches, if you know you're not working full steam this week, just let them know. Just say, listen, I'm not, for whatever reason, you don't have to give an explanation. For whatever reason, I know I'm not serious about writing business. I'm not serious about having a big week. And the reason I want you to share that with them, your coaches are always there to support you. But if they've got half of their team that are trying to break records and get a big check, and you're kind of in chill mode, if you let them know up front that, and they're going to see it when they see that you're not writing business, they can shift their focus. So coaches, my advice to you, once you recognize, you'll know by the end of the day. So once you look who's got 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours of talk time, who opted into the President's Challenge, who's trying to do their thing, don't ignore the rest of your team, but shift your focus there to help them reach their goals. Make sure those that are working hard for your team, you're working hard for them. And then everyone else, you can give them secondary focus because they're giving you secondary focus this week. So fair is fair. All right. So we are motivated to get a bunch of premium this week. We are motivated to make sure that we hit our goals. We are motivated to see if we can get in the Max and Relax Club. We are motivated to get a big old commission check. I can't imagine anything that would get us more motivated. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. What if there was one called the Monday Motivator that could give us extra boost? If there was such a person, we would, of course, have to make sure he's properly hydrated because he would be spitting hot fire, and we don't want him to spontaneously combust. But once he gets a sip of water, let's welcome him to the stage. He runs Permission to Fire every Monday at 7:30 a.m., and he's going to run some motivation down to us right now. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Grant Doherty.
Grant.
Welcome.
A 1-2.
George.
A 1-2.
Let's go, Grant.
Let me clear my throat.
What's up? How we doing? Hopefully you're ready to
Doing
rock.
great.
Let's go.
Well, good. I'm glad you're doing great. Yes. I'm glad you're doing this. Reflection's kind of funky today, but we're going to roll with it. But good morning, champions. Yes, you are champions. We got some good, exciting things going on, some good announcements, some good things going on, but you are champion. The question is, are you going to play like a champion today? I don't care if you've been here 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I don't care if you've been here 5 minutes. Are you going to play like a champion? Are you going to reset, realign, and refocus? Are you going to get into the game? Are you going to get into the game? Come on now. What time is it? You know it's game time, especially if you're a Knicks fan or a Carolina Hurricanes fan. But what time is it really? It is week 24 of 52 in the year 2026. 23 weeks down, 29 to go. It's the 11th week of the second quarter. What's that mean? Well, that means 3 weeks left of Ultimate Challenge. That's it. 202 days left, SLS calendar days left in the year. That means next week we're going to be in the 100s. And the year is 44% over. How many days until Punta Zook, James? 31. Yes, 31 days until the trip starts, depending on when you're going. But that's when the trip starts. 31 days. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. I said this to Permission to Fire. And I'm going to say it to you guys. Are you grateful you woke up this morning? We start with practicing being grateful. Are you grateful you woke up this morning? Now, many of you are like, it was a hygiene factor. You didn't think about it. But let's figure out how important it is to wake up. I'm going to give you $10 million. Someone say ooh or ah.
I'm awake. I just woke
$10 million.
I'm up.
Thank
But-
you.
But, Greg, the only catch is you can't wake up tomorrow.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
No.
Bad
no.
deal? Good deal or
No.
bad?
Bad deal.
That's a
Bad.
bad deal, man.
Nope.
But I mean,
Bad deal.
my
Okay.
family could do a lot with 10 million.
So what that means is that waking up tomorrow is more valuable than $10 million.
Amen.
So you'd say it's pretty important? You say you value that?
Absolutely.
You're grateful. So you're that grateful. So it's that important. See, it's a mindset thing. So waking up tomorrow is more important than $10 million. So I'd say it's pretty important. So we should be grateful that we wake up every single day. Come on now. Many people didn't. You did. So that's one, practicing being grateful. But what are we going to do with the day? What are we going to do with the week? We can make it just another week. It could be a coach, a veteran agent, someone that's like going through the motions, whatever, doing this or doing that. Or we can say, how are we going to get a little bit better this week? How are we going to get a little bit sharper? See, the competition, we compete and we have fun with other people, but the real competition is within yourself. It's you versus you. Are you going to go after a personal best? Are you going to go after your
Amen.
personal record? What record do you want to shatter for yourself? But records do not just shatter themselves, Dad. See, records will get shattered when you set the bar somewhere, when you follow the program, follow the plan. It's having goals, put it out there, right? If we don't do these things, stuff just doesn't magically fall in your lap. Records are not going to just magically be broken, but together, synergistically as an agency, if everyone does their job, like literally meaning like does your job, like what do we all do our job. If everyone does what we're supposed to do, we will set records. So let's all just get on the same page today. We know how important a Fast Start Monday is. It's not just like a little bumper sticker tagline. Like it is a famous saying, but it's not like we got to get out of like bumper sticker mentality. Like, oh, that sounds good. I'm going to slap it on the back of my car. Like it's actually real. Look, there's a reason why we have certain things. We do things a certain way. There's a method to the madness. We say things a certain way. We do things a certain way because it works. It's a proven system. Aren't you grateful to have a proven system versus
yes.
fly by the seat of your pants and guess and check? Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, man, I suffered. Oh, I'm going to guess somewhere else. No, we know exactly what we need to do. The problem is our attitude. The problem is us, really. Let's be real. The problem is like we're not willing or we're bored. We don't show up. We do it for a season. We don't do it, and we're wondering why we're bored. If we keep doing the work, if we keep the structure, and if we keep the mindset right, if we keep the growth, that's why Permission to Fire is good, because we promote a growth mindset. A growth mindset. Some people are like, oh, writing down your goals and your schedule, that's for the birds, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's a good chance that negative mindset or unwilling mindset will infiltrate into other areas, and you're just not going to grow. So we want to facilitate, we want to build a mindset that's growing, right? We want to have a mindset that's a growth mindset. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Who here wants a growth mindset? I mean, don't raise your hand if you're not for real. But like, don't you want to have a growth mindset? Because if you have a growth mindset, that probably means you're growing. What kind of stuff's growing, Grant? Stress? Not really, if you're doing it right. Your paycheck should be growing. Your expectations and your goals can be growing, which is good because it challenges you. Challenge leads to growth, leads to new opportunity, leads to new results, leads to bigger paychecks, leads to promotion, leads to moving forward, feeling good about yourself, productivity, getting to the next level. Don't not have this mentality and watch others be promoted or watch others move forward or watch others do better. And then if you're unwilling to do that and you don't have the growth mindset, it can turn to bitterness and excuses and even a victim mindset. Do you get what I'm saying here? I'm like going deep into this. I'm really going deep in this. But if you have the right mindset, so that's why I'm saying so the importance of the growth mindset. So be willing to do what? WIT, whatever it takes. And if you have the WIT mindset, whatever it takes mindset, and if you have an NEORC mindset, which is no excuses, only results count, think about it. If you do whatever it takes and you don't make excuses, you think you're going to do good? Come on now. Somebody say something. Yes or no? You think
Yes,
you're going to do good?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, absolutely.
You're going to do really good, but it's going to take a little bit of something. If you want something to change, you got to shake something up. There's got to be a little, let me put my pen down, a little friction, right? It's like my science teacher who said, the particles got to get excited, James. The particles got to get excited. You got to heat them up. Something's got, there needs some friction. You got to do something. If you want something to change, you got to do something. You got to be willing to do something. What are you going to sacrifice? You got to give up something to get. You got to give up staying up late to early bird gets, you got to wake up early to get to the gym, to have a productive day, to do what? Like, you got to give up something to get something. You know what I'm saying? Someone needed to hear that. That wasn't in the notes. But anyways, I digress. Last week we talked about focus. We talked about 100% focus. How many of you think 100% focus is important, especially on the phones? You're at home, you're on the phones, there's distractions everywhere. You have to be focused, right? That means prioritizing high-value activities, getting rid of low-value activities. When we have more high-value activity, what's high-value activity? High-value activities are activities that pay you, activities that grow you, and activities that are super important to you, that actually bring value, like your family, personal relationships, self-care. These are all, you have to find a balance of all these things.
Darling.
You should not be bored. You should not be bored ever. You have enough things to make you money, to make you better, to make you feel good about yourself, to fill your schedule up, right? To be productive, to learn new things. Just trust me. You have enough that if you don't know, you're like, Grant, I'm just bored. Outside of work, I got no life. Oh my God. Come have a conversation with me. This is what we talk about, permission to fire. This is what I will literally have a one-on-one with you, and you will not be bored. But the thing is, and last week we sent out the schedule templates. You should have them in your email, right? If you didn't, shoot me a DM on GroupMe. But absolutely, you should and fill these out. You want something to change, do something. If you're not willing to do that, don't complain, at least not to me. Because this is one fundamental thing that will help you get better with your time. You need to be good with your time more than ever. My dad always would say, you need to be good with your time, son. You got to squeeze the fat out of your day. But really, nowadays, when you're working remotely from home, over the phone, with distractions everywhere in an ADD world, you have to get your schedule down. You have to drill down on your disciplines. When you're disciplined, the autopilot becomes good things. When you're not disciplined, the defaulting to our own self-autopilot becomes not good. It's just not good, right? So that's why we have to prioritize things that are going to help you do better, right? That are going to help you flow, do better, get into a rhythm, and have a good rhythm and a cadence to your week. These are important things. So high focus, high value activity, get rid of low value activity, remove distractions. Sunday stock. When I say Sunday stock, it's take stock of your week starting Sunday, like yesterday. What's going on? Are you happy? What mind, body, spirit, soul? Where do you want to be? What are your goals? Have you written them down? What's high value? Hate wasted time. Have a plan. Why do we have a plan? Why do we have a detailed plan? And then we want to execute that plan. But why do we have it? For clarity. Who here thinks clarity is important? Who here thinks clarity can create certainty? Who here could use a little more certainty in their life?
Absolutely.
I can hear Andre yelling from the other room. Who here thinks certainty is important? Who here does, like, the opposite of that's uncertainty, indecisiveness. Some of you can't even make a decision when you're out with your boo where you want to go to eat. It take you argue in the car for 30 minutes, right? But no, it's me.
Whatever.
Me. But guess what? Have a plan, have clarity. Clarity leads to certainty. Make these decisions. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Lead, and when you have a plan, when you know, go, Monday is just flip the switch. Monday, you should just be flipping a switch. Sunday is when you plan your week, you're ready to go. You're ready to attack. You're going to do attack mode, James, like a puma, okay, when you're ready to attack the week. But and when you do these things, it leads to a fast start Monday. And fast start Mondays are important. Who here wants a fast start Monday? Who here is ready for a fast start Monday? I'm serious.
Let's go.
No, I really know that.
But absolutely.
Are you ready though?
I'm
What
ready.
if you and don't get mad at me? And if you do get mad, if you do get offended, that's not my problem. It's your problem. If you're offended, it's your problem. As I'm not going to say anything that's truly offensive. Okay. For those of you who knew, like, this guy's mean. No, I'm just being real. If I drop truth bombs and it offends somebody, and it's only because I love you and it's going to do you good, it's your problem if you have what to do with that offense. It's not my problem. Because we want a fast start Monday, right? What are you doing to get a fast start Monday? What have you done differently? If you haven't been doing the thing, what's changing? Because it's just tough love. If nothing's changing, ... nothing's changing. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't, if nothing's changing, you can't think results are going to change. It won't change, right? That's the definition of insanity, right? So how are you growing? Because guess what? If you want a fast start Monday, we're talking about momentum. We want to generate momentum. Some of us have got to shake off some cobwebs. I'm speaking to someone, and I feel very strong that some people are just trying to, they feel like they're in a little bit of a sunken place. They're in a little bit of quicksand. They're in a little bit of, a little down, a little sunken shoulders. And it's time to get some little pep in your step. It's time to realize that everything is not that bad right now. Just say wherever you are, say it's not that bad. It's not that bad. If you want to live in the solution, there's a solution. If you want to live in that bad, stinky place, it's not fun. It's not fun. And you know what? We like to catastrophe. I was telling PTF, we just love to be dramatic, don't we? Oh man, especially these days. We just love, and I'm talking to me too. We love to be dramatic. We love to make things worse than they really are. We love to catastrophize things when they're really not that bad. When in reality, we need to live in the solution. So whatever you're going through, there is a way out. There is a solution, but we got to get honest with ourselves and say, what is the reason why I'm not operating at this level right now? What is the reason? Let's face the music, right? What's going on? If I had this, I would be able to do it. No, just some things need to change inside. And some things need to change with the planning. If you're frustrated, we need more preparation. We need more organization, right? We just need, like, maybe it takes writing out your goals. Maybe it takes having some accountability, having some accountability buddies. Maybe it takes doing some things a little bit differently, right? It takes disciplines. It takes a schedule. It takes a collective. It's a collective group of things. Sometimes it's not just like one thing, but they're not massively hard things. It just takes focus. So right now, everybody, can we all band together and get some major focus going into this week? I want you to focus on, if it doesn't pay you, grow you, or if it's not, related to you, or if it's not related to self-care, I really just put it aside. Put it aside. The stuff that actually matters, that are actually priorities in your life, you need to prioritize those things and have your time go to those things, lest you feel not so good about yourself. Wasted time makes you feel bad about yourself, period. It makes you feel bad. Unproductivity and doing the wrong thing and I shouldn't have done, I was supposed to do this, I didn't, oh man, you're going to feel bad, you're going to feel down, you're going to feel depressed. Versus you want to be energized, you want to get some momentum, start doing some things that get you excited. Start doing some things that that produce growth, that produce money, that produce success, right? Help another person, right? You know what I'm saying? Do some things that activate the greatness within yourself. That's when good things are going to happen. Because guess what? We got 3 more weeks. Then we have the second half of the year. Are you ready? We got to start thinking about that now. Are you generating momentum for the second half of the year? What are your goals? What investment are you making in yourself or willing to make in yourself? Where do you want to finish in the Ultimate Challenge? See, the winners are already thinking about that. The winners are saying, I'm going to win the Ultimate Challenge. Don't be offended, but the people, I don't want to say the losers, but the people that are not winning are not thinking about these things. They're thinking about the Netflix. They're not thinking about the winning stuff. But you're all winners. So let's all collectively shift that mindset, right? Everybody should want a comma in their check. Everybody should be, we have to increase our awareness of the things that matter. What are your numbers? Do you know your numbers? I don't feel like I'm yelling at you. I'm passionate. Do you know what your numbers are? If not, it's okay. But what's your AP average? What's your talk time average? What's your PPA? What's your premium per hour on average? I love these numbers. I love to know these. I would love to know that every hour of talk time produced 380 AP. And I knew, wow, if I do 10 hours, I'm going to hit 3,800. If I do 20 hours, I'm going to do, I'm going to do 8,000. If I do 30 hours, I'm going to do 12,000. I love to know those numbers. I love to. Because that was like, I knew what I could make. What's the percentage of your preferred carriers? What's your qualification status? Where are you at with qualifying for Cabo? If you want to talk about these things, shoot me a DM. But I do hold people accountable, so beware. But have some goals for the end of the year. It starts now. I want you to start thinking, where do you want to be? And it goes down to the willingness of what you're willing to do. Because every one of you is so talented. That's why I talk to you like this. You may not, I see things within you sometimes that you won't see. But everyone on this call has the ability to write 10,000 AP. You do. Oh, no, I don't. Yes, you do. But we just got to polish a little bit here. We got to buff a little bit here. And we got to increase some skill sets. And we got to increase some disciplines. And everyone's different. Some people have the skills, but don't have the discipline. Some people are the opposite. There's 2 things that make you money here. And it is building a skill set, building your PEC, what your presentation is. If you give that a grade, and it's how much of it are you doing? What is the level of activity, and what is the content of what you're saying? And we're going to increase both of these moving forward to the second half of the year. Is anyone here have any massive goals for the second half of the year? Does anyone here have anything exciting? I'm not hearing enough chatter in here. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a positive message. Are we ready to rock?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Yes,
Rock
let's go.
This week?
Yes.
Absolutely, let's
Because it
go.
all comes down to willingness. It all comes down to willingness. My dad's always dropping president's challenges and everything going on. I mean, who here is willing to do it? I mean, we saw a bunch of, every single hand should be raised.
I'm willing.
Let's go,
Push
everybody.
yourself to greatness. Push yourself to greatness. Nothing's going to happen unless you go make it happen, which leads me to my quote of the week. Your life is shaped by what you repeat. Every action, every thought, every habit is a signal telling your brain who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, SLS Nation, who are you? Who are you going to be this week? All right. I see someone in the future, and you look a whole lot better than you look right now. Let's have a fast start Monday. Let's take no excuses. No excuses. Only results count. I'm so fired up I can't even say it right. Let's rock and roll. Henry, I'm about to run through a wall. Back to you.
About to blow up.
Fantastic.
Give it up for
Blow
Grant.
up. Some water, Grant.
Grant.
You all have Grant in Kool-Aid Man mode, which
Watch
means
out
he's
there,
getting
man.
ready to run through a wall. If you're going to join Grant and all be Kool-Aid men and ladies today and run through that wall, you've got a great reason to do it. There are contests all over the place. There are challenges all over the place. All you have to do to overcome the challenges, make all the money that you want to make, is something real simple. Say no to no. Right? Say no to no. You will not allow no to discourage you, because every no brings you closer to a yes. So now it's time to eagerly get over to your VCCs in just a few short moments. We're going to say no excuses, no results count. The lot say the more you believe, the more you believe, the more you sell. If you're here for the very first time, hang out with us. If you have onboarding questions, meaning you've already been through a meeting with us, you know all about the SLS opportunity, you're actually trying to get contracted, you're going to be in onboarding. If you came here because one of your friends or one of the recruiters said, hey, check the meeting out, see if you like our corporate culture, you're going to hang out here with us. The rest of us, we got to get out of here because there's work to do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No excuses, only results count.
Only results count, Bears.
Let's go, Drizzy.
Let the record breaking begin.
Henry, I
Let's
see
get it,
there's
y'all.
already 50 some people signed up on their group me for the President's Challenge already.
Now